Yo, Jenny Gang, what it do? So we're back for another Jenny Gang YouTube production. Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment on my commentary, and yes, hit me with a share. I feel spoiled today. Hit me with a share, hit me with all of that. So this is a follow-up video on Lauren Smith Fields, a 23-year-old who went on the Bumble date with she was a black girl. She went on a date with a white guy and she ended up deceased, and everything about it was suspicious. If you want to catch up on what happened, check out my last video. But not only was it a botched investigation where the police didn't even look into the person that she was last with, we also were wondering how she passed. So it came out a few days ago. I seen it and I was just like, it still brings up more questions than answers, but let me just tell y'all. So she passed away in the middle of December. She's only 23, and the chief medical examiner ruled her death to be accidental by way of acute intoxication due to the combined effects of, can I say this word on YouTube? Fentanyl, promethazine, hydroxine, and alcohol. Because fentanyl was found in her system, Bridgeport PD opened the investigation that announced Tuesday, which will be conducted by the NARCS Vice Division with assistance by the U.S. DRUG Enforcement Administration. They are treating her passing as an ongoing investigation, and now they are refocusing their attention and efforts to the factors that led to her untimely death. And all right, so this is the thing. Let me just complain again. They have lost so much time, evidence, all of that, being impartial to the suspect. I guess you can call him that now, allegedly, because everything's still suspicious. Now, she had a lot of things in her system, and I was kind of afraid of this because she's already being stereotyped. And shout out to Cardi B for many reasons, but Cardi B posted the other day about this particular case. I think it's a thing with us dancers. We don't want no extra bodies and situations on us that we're not really in, right? I don't want no dude telling somebody, oh yeah, you know, she a dancer, you know what I'm saying, me and her. Don't put my name on a body or a situation that I'm really not in, you know, because you already get these stereotypes and people are already judging you. So we don't be needing the extra. So I feel like that's why Cardi B spoke up about it. She's like, is that rain? Anyway, she's like, y'all made it seem like she was on a date with like an old white guy or whatever. And the guy, he's not even 40 yet. It's still a big difference in their age, but it wasn't like how they was making it seem like, oh, she with an old man. So it automatically got to be some sort of sugar baby situation, right? Now, the reason why I didn't want all of this stuff to be coming up in her system or whatever, because like I said, they're already stereotyping her, trying to make her look like, they're basically victim shaming to me, you know? And I'm not a nurse or anything, y'all, but all of this stuff combined together, basically, I think what it's saying is that the concoction is basically what made her pass away. She probably, you know, had an OD. I've got to get a YouTube vocabulary to figure out what I can say on here. But the thing about it is, I don't see him forcing her to drink lean. There are a lot more females that drink lean than, you know, y'all may know, or at least that's how I feel. When I see a female's drinking lean like a few months back, I'm like, we drink lean, you know? You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was a female type of, you know what I'm saying, party situation, but honestly, she probably did that herself. The alcohol probably, you know, did that with him. Now, there was an unidentified pill and the used condom with semen in it that her family found, I believe, in the apartment. The police didn't do a dang on thing when they took her out of there. As a matter of fact, y'all, I want to say these folks just making me more and more pissed off. I learned that not only did they just let the dude go and say, oh, he seems like a nice guy, so they didn't investigate him. When she passed away and he called the police, they're getting his phone records and stuff now because we trying to see how many calls he made. It seemed like he made some calls, then some calls was made for him. He was able to get up out of that apartment without doing anything. This girl was missing. Her mom was trying to get in contact with her and couldn't. So she finally decided to go to her daughter's apartment. This was days later, like a couple days later. There was a note on Lauren's door that said, if you're looking for Lauren or whatever, her landlord put the note on there, call this number. She calls. Oh, yeah. She deceased. Yeah, we came and cleaned her up, you know. She was with some guy. We didn't ask him any questions because he seemed like a nice guy. Even the way that they told her mom that she had passed, they hadn't even tried to track down her mom to identify her. They basically was going to try to, like, what it seems like is that they were going to try to, like, do her like a Jane Doe. You know how they find bodies, sometimes you can't identify it or you don't know. That's very rare. But they wasn't even trying to locate this girl's parents. Like, this dude either got the best luck in the world or somebody's protecting him. Like I said, even if he didn't intentionally send her to the afterlife, something didn't go right in there that he's not telling. I'm 100% convinced now. Even though these things that she has, except for the fentanyl, that right there is, y'all know, I think that they are putting that in fake Percocets. They're putting that in the booger sugar. They're putting that in a lot of stuff. So all of this stuff she could have ingested herself, but I just don't see her needing or wanting to do all of that. At least not one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to sound like I know her or anything, but that just sounds like an awful lot of stuff. And I don't know. I really hope they get to the bottom of this. Old boy definitely got some questions that he needs to answer. He has tried to take down his social media and his dating sites. And I did not go into this, but I did hear from another YouTuber that with that man, what's his name, Matthew LaFountain, there are other nefarious acts connected to him. So he always being caught up in something, but nothing's happening to him. So I bet you he got a little posse, you know, or his family is, you know, runs a town or something, because why you keep being in stuff? And I guarantee you, he didn't just want to not let nobody know what happened because the girl passed away. It's also probably a hit on his record because she was a black girl. But anyways, y'all, she had a concoction going on. I hope they find out everything that's going. My condolences to her family. Sue them for everything they got. Don't bring her back, but they got to be learned. You can't treat folks like this. It's so disrespectful that they have to go through all of this and grieve their daughter at the same time. Anyways, let me know what y'all think. Y'all think he did something to her? I think he did. Even if it was accidental, I think he did something. Y'all think that Lauren just was doing too much or what? But like, share, comment, and I'll see you guys on the next horror story.